The Lion of the Tribe of Judah, Part 2. And the subtitle here is He Sent a Man Before Them That Exercised Their Free Will. You know, it's only God that could do his election work with people that he created with free will. Only God could do that. And I think the Lord is teaching us that in Psalm 105. Let's read just a few verses out of Psalm 105, and you'll see that this concerns Joseph. Let's see if we can understand really what God is teaching us in this beautiful psalm. I don't think there's an O. Henry or Edgar Allan Poe or any other poet that could write poetry like this. In verse 17 of Psalm 105, he says, He sent a man before them, even Joseph, who was sold for a servant, whose feet they hurt with fetters. He was laid in iron, until the time that his word came. The word of the Lord tried him. The king sent and loosed him, even the ruler of the people, and let him go free. He made him lord of his house and ruler of all his substance, to bind his princes and his pleasure, and teach his senators wisdom. This beautiful language here tells us the story of Joseph in 6 verses, but it goes a lot farther than just what Joseph is doing and how God is dealing with Jacob and his family, how he's going to save them from the utter destruction that they're actually committing suicide. And the Lord's going to save them. He's going to save them because the Lord said there would be a remnant that's going to return, a remnant of his people, the Jewish people. And that's why nobody or nothing is going to stand in the way of God's word. He's going to bring a remnant of the Jewish people back to himself. But while he's doing that, you notice what his pleasure, what his purpose is to bind his princes at his pleasure and teach his senators wisdom. He is teaching his people, not just the Jews.
I got it up all the way.
But he's teaching the people of the world. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. But there isn't one part of God's word that's going to be broken. And all the time, the Lord is doing this with his people that he has created, every one of them with free will.